please hit the subscribe button before we start. It still remains to be seen which position Liverpool will want to make a signing in over the next 30 days. To some, the absolute key to it being a successful season at Anfield, or one which falls by the wayside a little bit, is whether Slot brings in a new NO.6. The Reds did well last season, despite that fact that they never truly replaced Fabinho. Wataru Endo did a fine job at times, but is not the long-term solution. As a result, many supporters would like Liverpool to prioritise bringing in a top midfielder to slot into the starting XI. And according to journalist David Lynch, the Reds can't yet be ruled out of making an unlikely move for Crystal Palace's Adam Wharton. Adam Wharton was definitely someone they watched at Blackburn, so they obviously kind of liked him around then, the recruitment staff Lynch told Born Ed. So I think that's interesting. The big problem there is obviously what would Palace ask for. They've only just signed him. He's just become an England international since then. His stock has just gone up and up and up and up. The fee could be crazy and they would strike a hard bargain. But let's see. I don't think that's one you can confidently rule out just on the basis that they've liked him in the past, adds the reporter. I'm sure from what they've seen at Palace they won't have gone off him. That's one maybe to keep an eye on, but that's real tentative stuff, to be honest. It's a player they've liked in the past, so let's see if anything comes of that. In terms of a midfielder comfortable at receiving the ball under pressure and building attacks from deeper positions, Wharton would fit the bill for Liverpool. The Reds were linked with Wharton before he made his €22 million move to Palace in January. In hindsight, they'll be kicking themselves for not rivaling the Eagles in the new year. Should the 20-year-old move on now, Lynch is right, given that he made England's Euro 2024 squad and is seen as one of the best prospects in the country. The asking price would surely be enormous. This would be a great signing for Liverpool should they consider that path. According to Fabrizio Romano, Liverpool also remain interested in signing Anthony Gordon from Newcastle United. The two clubs reportedly agreed a £75 million deal in June for the winger, as Newcastle attempted to comply with PSRs, but the sales of Elliot Anderson and Yankuba Minteh meant they could keep hold of Gordon. The Reds are still keen on the 23-year-old, seeing him as the perfect player to line up for Arne Slot's new-look side. Despite playing for Everton's youth academy and then later their first team before moving to Newcastle, Gordon grew up as a Liverpool fan and idolised Steven Gerrard. Should Gordon move to Anfield this summer, his move will inevitably cause great controversy on the blue side of Merseyside. Everton fans were already unhappy with him for refusing to train as he looked to force through a move to the Magpies, and that feeling surely won't subside if he pitches up in the city to play alongside Mohamed Salah and co. Gordon managed 11 goals in the Premier League last season, thriving under Eddie Howe as he devastated defenders with his pace and dribbling skills. But while Liverpool already have Luis Diaz and Cody Gakpo to play left wing, the club hierarchy believe that Gordon could help the club even more. With 2 years still remaining on his contract, Liverpool might not see much value in paying more than the £75 million they had accepted back in June for Gordon, however. Transfermarket believe he's worth around £50 million, while they could look to get him for cheap in just 12 months. In 442's view, it doesn't seem likely that Gordon would move to Liverpool this summer. He's arguably too expensive for the Reds, considering he could become available for a lot less in the near future, while there are more pressing matters in the squad that Slot needs to focus on. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like and hit the subscribe button for the latest transfer news.